The African Union, through its risk capacity program, will pay 5.8 billion shillings in claims to drought-stricken countries in East and Southern African countries. ARC Chief Executive Officer Lesley Ndlovu says the insurer is currently assessing the impact of drought in the two regions before processing payments. Kenya will not be compensated after it stopped paying for the premiums in 2017, despite ratifying the ARC treaty in 2013.
The Horn of Africa is currently undergoing prolonged drought, which has left close to 30 million people facing starvation. The Southern African region is also facing widespread flooding, which has degenerated into a human catastrophe, affecting millions of people. The African Risk Capacity, which is an African Union specialized is now assessing the impact of the natural crisis in order to avail funds to mitigate the crisis.
We estimate that we will pay more than $50 million in claims. The reason why I give it to you as an estimate is that for most countries in Eastern and Southern Africa, the agricultural season is still underway and is going to end in May or in June. So we will only know the full extent of the claims at that point, because if there are drought conditions in a country and the drought conditions are getting worse, then this increases the size of the claim. And conversely, if the drought conditions are getting better, then this reduces the size of the claim.
ARC Chief Executive Officer Lesley Ndlovu said the organization has also expanded insurance products to include humanitarian agencies and individual groups. Among organizations expected to receive claims in this cycle is the Kenya Livestock Insurance Program. Ndlovu says claim assets, which is to be completed by June this year, will provide immediate assistance to affected regions.
What we are proposing through ARC is a more proactive approach where the cost of natural disasters is pre-financed via insurance, such that when the disaster occurs, we are able to pay the insurance claim within 10 business days, thereby providing immediate liquidity to the government to be able to respond.
ARC, established in 2012, has so far paid out claims amounting to 11.5 billion shillings. Out of the 35 African countries that have so far signed the ARC treaty, only 13 countries have taken up insurance covers against natural disasters.